Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Today we're going to be taking on an event quest. And so we look here to post a new quest. To start with, for optional quests, we now have the ability to take on some of these quests in the special arena. These are the quests that I talked about either last time or the time before, where when you capture a monster, you get access to an arena quest for that monster. And so, because we've captured a Legiana, we now have access to a Legiana quest in the arena. These are really great for farming up specific monster parts. But we're not going to be doing one of those today. Today we're going to be taking on an event quest that gives us a special reward called Where Sun Meets Moon. We're going to be taking on a Puki and a Tobikadachi. These are both monsters that we've taken on in the past, but it's been a spell and they give a cool ticket, so we're going to do it. The client is I Hate This Forkin' Forest. I heard there's a period of time when diurnal and nocturnal endemic life meet, so I wanted to see for myself, but now I'm in a jam. So let's do it. Where Sun Meets Moon. I know that Puki tends to hide up towards the north, so we're going to go to the northeast camp. And we'll use a voucher, because why not? And let's see, we shouldn't eat anything before we go. We'll eat some food when we get there. And that'll be it. So we're going to be doing this event quest today. Instead of continuing on with our main story quests, we'll probably do a couple of these because we have some fun ones that are available to us now. And, attack up medium is pretty good. Perfecto. And I really like to do the ones that give special rewards. That's just kind of fun. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is hunting a Puki, or a Tobikadachi, I guess, whichever one we end up seeing first. It looks like we're going to be taking on maybe Puki first, if it's over this direction. Yeah. Let's grab these toadstools. I forgot that I had a roar. We got one little smack on it. That's okay. Alright, I need to remember how to play Charge Blade. That's not what I wanted to do because I don't have Red Shield yet. Alright, now we have Red Shield. And I wanted to block that. So, one thing that we can do here is do a flint shot to get it out of the sky. We're running out of stamina. We can come here. Oh, we missed some of those. We'll go ahead and grapple here. We'll do a weakening. Weaken up the head. And it looks like we already have a pod. It's Grumpy. And it's done. So you might have noticed that Pookie did not take us very long. And part of that is because this is a multi-monster quest. And so I think this is the first multi-monster quest that we've done here. Multi-monster quests, so when there's more than one quest target, they will really decrease the health on the monsters so that you're not spending the whole fight on one monster at the expense of not having time to do the next one. And so that's why we got this pod out so early, or one of these piercing pods out so early, was that the monster was just pretty close to dying already. Okay, so we're going to go looking for Tobi-Kadachi. Grab this toadstool. We should be able to... So if you see down here, Tobi-Kadachi is kind of surrounded by those green glow. We can switch our target over to Pookie Pookie had the green glow. We can switch our target over to Tobi-Kadachi. And then our scout flies should start leading us in the right area. Or start at least guiding us to footprints. Right, it wants us to go up here. Just so that it can take us back down this slide. Latch berries, which we don't really need. I know that Toby will sometimes be around here. You know what? We should take our rations. And so now it should be leading us to Toby. It's going to take us back through here so that we can go into this middle area. And I want this bone pile. I'm not particularly lacking on bones, but I feel like I need some more bones. Alright, and so if we look at our mini-map, we can see that our scout flies have located Tobi-Kadachi. I usually don't come at it from underneath. And it's going to be right here. We don't really have a good wake-up attack, so we're just gonna smack it a little bit. And I'm relatively sure that the multi-monsters don't do quite as much damage. That might be incorrect, though. This little tiny area is not really great for fighting. Alright, we don't have... Oops. That was bad. We have Thunderblight. See if we can get a mount off. Good. Because with the mount, sometimes the monster will take us to a new area. Down here is good. Where we have a little bit more room. We might even get our finisher off. Nope. Next. See, we got a pod, which means it's getting closer to death. Blocking is good. There we go, that's very good. And we got the second pod, which means it's really close to dead, and then it died. And so that is our Toby Kadachi. And that was When Sun Meets Moon, the quest. Kind of a fun event quest. Really short for the most part. We're not like super over-geared for Pookie and Toby. And we will be getting some interesting rewards that we can take a look at in this event quest. Alrighty. And so we get some Pookie stuff here at the top. We get some Toby Kadachi stuff. So this is a way to get some of those parts if we need them. And then we get these Downy Crake tickets. So these are tickets that we can take to the Smithy to potentially craft some interesting gear. And this is kind of how a lot of the event quests go, where you do your quest, you get a ticket, and then you can take that ticket to the Smithy to get some special gear. Back in the day, the event quests were on kind of a little bit more of a rotation, where they'd only be available for a certain amount of time before they rotated out, and then they'd stay away for a while, and then they would come back. So you would kind of try and plan when you wanted to get your stuff going and get your tickets. But nowadays, it seems like most of the event quests are just available all the time, since the game has been out for a while. Alright, so the Downy Crake tickets, I believe, are specifically for some dual blades. Yep, and it's these Downy Crake brooms. So you only need one ticket to create the brooms. And they look like cute little Downy Crakes, which are little birds here in Monster Hunter. So these are fluffy dual blades. We aren't going to craft them because we're not playing with dual blades, but it's kind of fun that they exist. Fun stuff. So we're not going to leave it at that. We're going to do another event quest today. I was actually kind of hoping that last one would take a little bit longer. But the other event quest that we're going to do here is the Timberland Troublemakers, where we're going to take on 2 Anjanath. The client is, am I getting enough sleep? I woke up early to go fetch some Goldbloom, but I found a grumpy Anjanath standing in my way. Take care of him, will ya? So we're going to look to taking care of a couple Anjanath. We'll go ahead and use a Lucky Voucher here as well. And let's go ahead and eat some food here. Pay with points. Attack up medium is very good. Scaling Polisher and Bulldozer is nice to see as well. I am going to go ahead and bring with us a couple traps, some trinks. Would like to capture one of the Anjanaths today. So that we can make sure that we have one of those arena quests available to us. I don't remember if I've captured an Anjanath already before or not. Right, and so the scout flies are already giving us a direction to go. We're going to grab these red pits. It's always good to have some slinger ammo. We're going to jump across this little gorge, come down here. Got some Anjanath footprints. And we're going to run down this way. More Anjanath footprints. And so this has actually taken us a lot closer to the first camp. This area right here is like where the Jagras kind of like to chill. Two mucuses. And it looks like we actually have both Anjanath on the map. Wonderful. So this is going to take us to them. We are going to kind of hope that they aren't too close together. Okay, and it looks like they aren't. And it looks like this Anjanath is going to be right up here. Just perfect timing for us. That wind. Alright, red shield is a go. We've got them poisoned. We're gonna miss 100%. And that tails. Ooh, yep. Let's get out of the way here. Alright, we got a flinch. We can go ahead and soften up the head, that's fine. And now it is Grumpy. Oh, I rolled right into that. Glad we got that shield going. Did not see that shoulder check going. And we missed that 100%, and we're burning. I need to just line up my shots a little bit better. We can sharpen while it's distracted by jelly. There's this little nose spout. On. Oh, we hit like 2 of those. Should have just blocked instead of tried to roll out of the way of that one. Okay, so not our best showing, but it is running away. We haven't seen any pods drop yet, but we might be able to get a flint shot, or in this area there are these trees, and actually create little vine traps right here. So hopefully it doesn't run into it while I'm mounted, because then we'll lose the mount. But the vine traps, there's another vine trap, so it's a second vine trap. So we're gonna, oh, we don't lose the mount. But it gets trapped. It can't really go anywhere. So hopefully it doesn't run into that second one while we're mounted. So we want to spend this mount getting, or this down, getting our red shield if we can. There, that was good. And then we're gonna come over here. We broke a part. It looks like we broke a leg. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, it's limping. We have a slinger bomb.
Okay, the monster's trapped in the vines. Now hit it with all you've got.
We'll see if we can get it to come back over this way instead of run away. I might have hit it too many times. There we go. And then we can trap it. So this Anjanath is going to come home with us. And we are going to go fight the second Anjanath, which is just right up here. Before it gets mad at us, we're going to go ahead and sharpen. Nope. Okay. We're going to sharpen and heal. And then we're going to go take it down. Already got it poisoned, which is nice. We recharged a red shield. I think we need to charge our red sword when we can. They should have tenderized the leg instead of the face. Do have a red sword now, which is good. I don't think that actually hit anything. We're gonna tenderize its leg. Yeah, I think the flinch took it out of range. Technically, that transformation chop has like a guard point on it. And we can tenderize this leg. This is a lot of Drillly flinches, kind of all at once. Block. He was going for jelly and not us. Oh, there we go. We hit a couple. And I think it's pretty close to dead. We got both of the, Yep. We got both of these pits. Slinger bombs. Go ahead and roll this fire blade off. We shouldn't need to heal, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways, because I've been bitten before, where I'm like, oh, I don't need to heal. The monster is almost dead. Then it kills me. Alright, now we shall attempt the chase. Flash bugs are good. They can give us some flash bombs. I think there's a couple of those flash bugs in here, but maybe not. Oh yeah. There's a flash bug. And our sleepy monster is right up here. Alright, so these Jagras sacrifice themselves for the good of the cause, which means we should be able to do super amped element discharge. And we still pretty much missed. There we go. The Engineath is done. Similar to the last quest, even though this is to Engineath, and Engineath kind of gave us a hard time, because it's a multi-monster quest, the monsters are a lot easier to take down. And I believe this quest actually gives you more like Engineath rewards. So in low rank, if you want to get a bunch of Engineath stuff, this is a pretty good quest to do. Plus we're going to get a special material that we'll take a look at after this to get some cool new stuff from the Smithy. Yeah, look at all of that Engineath stuff. And even, check this, we got 2 Engineath plates, which are kind of the rare drop from Engineath at low rank. Now, the actual Smithy thing that we got was this Bristly Crake ticket. And so we'll go take a look at this in the Smithy and see what we can make with it.
first Wyverians might be able to tell us where Zora Magdaros is.
Alright. Head up to the workshop. Alright, so the Bristly Crake ticket will once again give us a weapon, but it will give us a hammer this time. So the Bristly Crake ticket will let us craft the Bristly Pincushion hammer, which is kind of exactly what it looks like. It's a hammer that looks like a pincushion. That also looks like a Bristly Crake, which are kind of like Downy Crakes, except they're green. And while Downy Crakes will oftentimes ride on the back of like Aptonoth, you'll find the Bristly Crake on the back of Mosswine, I think. They're not quite as rare, the Downy Crake, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's pretty cool. So if you're running hammer and you want kind of a fun weapon, the Bristly Pincushion is a cool one. Right, and that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was Nuzcraft. Next time we might actually go on that expedition to talk to the first Wyverians and advance our story mission. Because I kind of looked at the optional quests and I didn't see any that I particularly wanted to do on camera. There is another event quest that I want to do, but it involves fighting a Rathalos, which we haven't fought as a part of the story yet, so I'll hold off on doing that until we fought a Rathalos the normal way first. So that'll be it. Take care.